Go ahead, Z.
Thanks, Karine. There's some news from Georgia today from the former First Lady, Rosalynn Carter, has been diagnosed with dementia. I was wondering if the White House had any reaction, and has the president spoken with either of the Carters recently or members of the Carter family?
Thank you for the question. I can say that the Bidens have stayed in touch with President Carter's team to ensure that their family knows that they are certainly in the president and the First Lady's thoughts, and I will leave it there.
And then, secondly, with regards to the attacks, the apparent attacks this morning in Moscow, has the U.S. ascertained whether American-supplied drones were used in that attack, that the Ukrainian government had knowledge of that attack, and then did last week's discovery of U.S. supplied material in Volgograd in Russia does it give the president any concern about continuing to supply the Ukrainian government with military equipment that can be used on Russian soil?
So, look, as you know, we've seen the reportings, we've seen the news, and are certainly gathering information about what happened to get a better perspective and some clarity about what happened. But I can speak to this more generally. As you know, and as a general matter, we have said this before, we do not support attacks inside of Russia. We've been very clear about that. We have been focused on providing Ukraine, as you've heard from the president, as you've heard from National Security Advisor and many colleagues from the NSC, my colleagues from the NSC, with the equipment and training they need to retake their own sovereign territory, and that's exactly what we've done for this past more than a year now. And if you look at where we are today was also Russia's 17th round of airstrikes on Kyiv just this month alone, the month of May, which we're almost clearly done with, many of which have devastated civilian areas as Russia continues its brutal attacks against the people of Ukraine. So Russia started this unprovoked aggression, this unprovoked war against Ukraine. Russia can end this at any time. You've heard us say this many times from this podium. They can withdraw their forces from Ukraine, and instead of launching these brutal airstrikes against Ukraine and in their cities and on people every day. So we've been very clear about that.